Sometimes I really wish all these posts were fake. Hi, I'm Lola, personal trainer and nutrition coach on a mission to shape a better you together. And today we are reacting to some posts from fat acceptance and healthy at every size movement. Let's beast it.
Fat is to big people what the N word is to black people.
I will refrain from saying anything here because we've addressed similar posts in previous seasons. Instead, I'm going to read what John Mulaney has to say about this. He said, "You can't use midget. Midget is as bad as the N word. First off, no. No, it's not. Do you know how I know it's not? Because we're using the word midget and we're not using the N word. When comparing the badness of two words and you can't say one of the words, that's the worst one."
95% of diets fail.
Show me the data.
Well, they don't. They're not meant to make you thin. They're meant to make you end up fatter than you were before you started. They're meant to make you feel like it's just because you didn't have willpower. So you start another diet. It's an industry.
You know what is an industry? You getting obese to begin with. I said it in previous seasons, but you getting fat, yeah, no, that is an industry because the food industry makes their food so that you get addicted to it and eat to the point where you can't stop. So yeah, no. Plus, if you try to lose weight and don't succeed, in many cases it's because you don't have willpower. Yes, you're going to tell me XYZ. All those may be true and may even be the exception. But if you don't have willpower to reach your goal, guess what? You won't reach that goal. And by the way, we all are on a diet. You just are on a very poor one.
Skinny shaming isn't the same as fat shaming because skinny people will never lose out on opportunities, careers, relationship, friendship purely because of their size. It has nothing to do with personal insecurities. It's how fat people are viewed by society as a whole.
Honey, it doesn't matter where you stand on the spectrum, but body shaming is body shaming. Fat shaming is bad. Fit shaming is bad. Skinny shaming is bad. So no, one is not better than the other. And what do you mean skinny people don't get passed out on opportunities? Like, being skinny is not a privilege, you know? Yes, I know you may teen privilege and whatsoever, but no. There are lots of skinny people who are passed on job because of the way they look. They may be strong but not look like it, and if the job requires some strength, just because they don't look strong, they be passed on the opportunity. And relationships and friendship, I'm sorry, if you lose those, that won't be because of your size, but who you are as a person. Whining, for instance, is not a good thing. Having no compassion, that's not a good thing either. Being judgmental, So yeah, no, Before you make any claims on other or try to make yourself look like a victim, like you usually do, please check yourself first.
Honestly, a lot of people's support of higher working wages, access to fresh food, and better health care be coming from a place of fat hate, thinking these things will help eradicate fatness. And thinking these things is essentially diet culture.
Wait, On one hand, you cry because you can't afford healthier food because of making less money. And on the other side, you are against higher working wages. How? Like, okay, you're against higher working wages, access to fresh food, and better health care. All of these you decry lacking and using as excuse for why you buy cheap fast food and why you are obese. Oh my, like, are we seriously doing this? Okay, from this post, I think your problem is access to fresh food because I can't believe you have another problem here. And what's the connection with fat hate? I mean, higher working wages will help you access better food, and you will actually have access to fresher food and healthier food than what you buy in fast food, and that is not even that healthy. And better healthcare will help you. I can't believe this is real.
Emma need you to take
Obese
out your vocabulary and change it to fat. The first one is a slur.
No, obese is not a slur. It is a medical term.
The latter is not. Also, people can be fat for more reasons than just the food they eat.
Okay, while that is true, that is also the exception.
Some have health conditions and others are just simply fat.
No, you can't be simply fat because guess what? No one is born fat. No one is born obese. Yes, you have chubby babies, but no one is born obese. Obese is something that you become. Obese is something that you choose, and you choose that every day. Every day that you stuff yourself with so much unhealthy food, you choose to be obese. So again, obese is something you become, and you become obese by choice.
It's not a bad thing.
Yes, it is. It is, and it can kill you.
There is absolutely no evidence that showing the amount of calories in meals on the menu will prevent people from eating as much, but it will stop people from eating disorders from eating.
What? Where is this coming from? Okay, putting calories or nutritional information on food is actually a good thing because it helps you plan what you eat. But not because you don't, that it means no one else is following that path as well. It's called planning. When you go to a store, don't you want to know the price of something before you buy it? Don't you make a budget? Don't you? I mean, it's common sense. I want to know what is in the food that I eat because unlike you, I plan my days, I plan what I eat. Putting nutritional information on food, unlike what you think, it's not about you. So please, get down your high horses.
A person could be a size 2 and eat a large pizza, 50 McDonald's nuggets, an entire cake, drink nothing but soda, and only eat super unhealthy food, and enough to feed 6 every day and never work out and not gain a pound. A person could be a size 18, work out every day, eat healthy, proper proportions, run at least 5 miles a day, and dances all day and not lose a pound.
All I'm going to say here is regardless of what you do, it all comes down to your diet, what you eat, how much you eat. Because guess what? No matter what you do, you can't outtrain a bad diet. And if you eat in a surplus, you are going to gain weight. That's just what it is, no matter what.
And listen, I don't care if you won't date fat people. Honestly, if you hold such intense disgust about fat bodies, good riddance. Stay away. God knows we don't need more abuse in our lives. But the reality is that your prejudice is not confined to your inability to find us attractive for dating. That is your own fantasy. As Caleb Luna said recently, I can tell if people are or are not attracted to fat people by how they treat me, even in professional and medical context. It is not all about sex or dating. So, I guess what I'm saying is that your bigotry is showing, darling, and it is not a good look on you. Be better. Hashtag dating, hashtag attraction, hashtag fat phobia, hashtag close relationships, hashtag family.
What in the world? Okay, first of all, people are attracted to what and who they are attracted to. So that's not something you can do anything about. People who are attracted to same sex, you can't make them be attracted to the opposite sex. People have their preferences. Some people are attracted to fat people, others are not. And that is okay, because we are attracted to what and who we are attracted to. No one has to date anyone, and definitely not you. And especially not with that kind of attitude, darling. If you think something is wrong with you and that's the reason why you are rejected, it's on you to do something about it. And plus, not everybody is going to accept you. We are all ugly to someone. We are all fat to someone. We are all skinny to someone. We are all this, that, whatever to someone. So no, it's not about you. Nothing is about you. You are not the center of the universe. Even the sun in our own galaxy is not the center of the universe.
I have unfollowed so many people lately for posting about weight loss. Now a Facebook friend is having weight loss surgery because she feels her liver needs her to lose weight. She's supposedly into body acceptance too. Well, maybe not so much anymore. I hate weight loss surgery with a flaming passion because it's basically a medically induced eating disorder, and I know personally how much an eating disorder can f*** you up. I'm so tired of fat phobia and other forms of oppression too, but right now fat phobia f***ing with people's lives. I feel so bad for them, but also frustrated that they're still having so many internalized issues and I can't help or do anything to make them see the light.
Oh, One, you need to see the light. First of all, how can you make someone's hairs about you? This person clearly has a health condition and need weight loss surgery to be okay, and that is a problem to you? How? And you call yourself their friends? You should be happy for them. You should be a support for them. Plus, what they do with their bodies is really none of your business. If you want to stay obese, that's on you. You trying to have people be obese and look like you just so you feel better about yourself and feel accepted is just a new kind of selfishness. Wow. And by the way, your friends going through weight loss surgery does not mean that she is not part of body acceptance anymore. Because if that's what you think, you clearly have misinformation of what body acceptance is. Because she accepts her body enough to want it healthy. So yeah, this is not about you. And actually, I wish that friends could take you out of her life because you're clearly not a friend to her, and that's sad. Thanks for tuning in and see you soon.